అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. Today is the last day of our classes on Samskrutam learning by Shri Akal Hemakanta Prabhakar Rao garu. We will start the session with paying our respects to our country by reciting Vande Mataram and then Prarthana. Let us request Challa Chitti Babu garu to recite Vande Mataram, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayajasitalam, Sasyasyaamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Subrajyosna pulakitayaminim pullakusumita drumadala shobhinim suhasinim sumadhura bhashinim sukhadam varadam mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram. ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. Now let us request Jayashree garu to chant prarthana.
Yes, sir. 1 minute meditation, 3 times Omkar. Om Ganana Ganapati Navamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmana Brahmanaspata Ana Shunvarnoti Visita Sadhanam Om Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha Om Prano Devi Saraswati Vajevadhimati Dhinamavidyavatu Om Shri Mahasaraswatye Namaha Gurureva Gati Gurumeva Bhaje Gurunaiva Sahasri Namo Gurave Na Guru Paramam Shishurasmi Guru Matirasti Guru Ma Pahi Guru Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmalaspatikakrutim Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ।
हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम ధన్యవాదములండి జయశ్రీ గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
ధన్యవాదాలు సార్.
Okay, now let us request Akal Hemakanta Prabhakar Rao garu to deliver his webinar, please.
हरि ओम धन्यवादः। सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतं व्याहरामि संस्कृतकक्षायाम्। अद्य अन्तिमकक्षा अस्ति। 12 पाठः अद्य भवति। संस्कृतभाषायां किञ्चित् ज्ञानं प्राप्तवन्तः इति अहं मन्ये, परन्तु श्रवणेन एव संस्कृतभाषा प्रावीण्यं न लभ्यते। प्रतिदिनम् अभ्यासं कर्तुम् आवश्यकम्। तत्कारणात् सर्वेभ्यः अभ्यासं कुर्वन्तु। संस्कृतभारत्याः 4 परीक्षाः प्रयत्नं कुर्यात् इति मम अभिप्रायः। अहं चिन्तयामि सर्वेभ्यः संस्कृतं किञ्चित् अवगाहना अभवत् इति चिन्तयामि। I hope you are all understood what I told in Samskrutam. Now let me do pradhana. Om Patami Samskrutam Nityam Vadami Samskrutam Sada Jayami Samskrutam Samyak Vande Samskrutamadaram संस्कृतस्य प्रसाराय नैजं सर्वं ददाम्यहं। संस्कृतस्य सदा वक्षो वन्दे संस्कृतमातरं। संस्कृतस्य कृते जीवन् संस्कृतस्य कृते यजन् आत्मानमाहुतं मन्ये वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। या संस्कृति संप्रदाय जननी या सर्वविद्या प्रसूः या देशस्य जनस्य सर्ववचसामैक्य प्रधानोद्यता या वेदोपनिषत् पुराणचय सत्कार्यश्रिया राजते सा भाषा जुसदां सदा विजयतामाचन्द्रतारारुणम्। इति श्लोकः रचयितः दोर्बल प्रभाकर शर्मा दक्षिण भारतीय संस्कृत भारती अध्यक्षः प्रचारकः सः महोपाध्याय दोर्बल प्रभाकर शर्मा महोदयः अत्यंत निष्णातः देशभक्तः सः कौर नगरे वसति आंध्र प्रदेशे सः एषः श्लोकः एनं श्लोकं लिखितवान् रचितवान् for which culture and sadachara manners. This is root. The Samskrutam is root. That is one of the ideas of this slokam. Which language has given the birth to all the languages? That is another important message from this slokam. Which country has given the idea of unity of all the humanity? From that country, this language has generated. Is another idea of this slokam. Which language has got Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, etc. Infinite Vyavaharas, infinite Satkavyasriya. With Satkavyas, it is enlightening the public, humanity. That Samskrita Bhasha Sarvada Vijayostu. This is the message. It will live as long as the sun and moon are in this universe. That is the belief. So this is the meaning of this slokam written by Mahopadhyaya Samskrita Bharatyaha Dakshina Bharatiya Adhyaksha Regional Adhyaksha Achanta Deshabhaktaha. Eyuraha na vibhushayanti purusham. Eyurana vibhushayanti purusham. Harana chandrojvala. Na snanam na vilepanam na kusumam. Nalankruta murdhaja. Vanyeka samalankaroti purusham. Ya samskruta dharyate. Kshiyante khalu bhushanani satatam. Vagbhushanam bhushanam. Kshiyante khalu bhushanani satatam. Vagbhushanam bhushanam. Baladevananda Sagarasya Pratidinam Uktam Etat Enam Slokam Eshaha Slokaha Akashavanyam Bahudina Purvam Idanim Chalati Na Chalati Shyat Parantu Achanta Shravaniya Geetamasti Ardhavantamasti Iti Geetam Gnatum Abhyasam Kartum Avashyakam Sarvebhyaha Eshaha Slokaha Patantu Abhyasam Kurvantu Iti Avashyakamasti. For human being, what is the alankara? What is the real ornament? Is it bhujakirtis? No. Is it haras, the garlands? No. Is it snanam, bath? May take 2 baths, 3 baths, any bath? No. That's not the alankara. Is it the cosmetics? No. Is it the flowers which keep on your head? No. Only your walk. How do you speak? Satyam vada, priyam vada. Satyam vada, priyam vada. Always speak truth. This is Veda Vakyam. Satyam vada is Veda Vakyam. And priyam vada is its supporting point. Whenever you talk priyam, and that too with Samskrutam. Vani eka samalam karoti. It is only adorns you. The walk only adorns you. How do you speak is only exhibits your culture, your status, your integrity, your personality. So keep your walk properly adorned, properly decorated with what? Samskruta dharyate. With Samskrutam. Samskarincha badina bhasha. The language that has been cultured. Samskruta bhasha. Cultured bhasha. Structured bhasha. And which doesn't change even millions of years changes. The Vedas were generated in Shabda Pramanam in Akasham many millions of years ago. That will be taken by the rishis in every Mahayuga, the beginning of Mahayuga. And that will be conveyed to the people of that Mahayuga. So, that is the language from which the humanity has developed over a period of time of these yugas. Whatever decoration you keep on your body, they're all will die, will get decolorized or they are destroyed over a period of time. But the Saraswati, the walk, which has been properly cultured by Samskrita Bhasha, will never die, will always keep you at high of the spirits and high cultured manner of yours. And that is the real bhushanam, that is the real decoration for a human being, either it's male or female or anybody. So, we all should learn Samskrutam and teach Samskrutam. Jaitu Samskrutam, Jaitu Bharat. With these few words, let me start today's Samskrita lesson. The last lesson which I am taking up now is some more examples in Anvaya Krama, which I left in between after giving you 3 verses. There are 19 verses which has been given in the book, but I could take only 3 till now, and I may take another 4 today. But the remaining you may have to practice from the book, because we don't have that much time. Now, let me share the thing. I hope all are seeing it. Visible?
Yeah, it is visible.
Thank you. So now, what is our aim? Why we are learning Sanskrit? Most of the Granthas of Sanskritam are in sloka way, because it was, at that time it was being mostly developed. Most of the Vedas or Vedangas, Puranas or Darshanas or later Kavyas and later the Shastras, Dharma Shastras, astrological, Ayurvedic, Upavedas, Silpa Shastras, Bharatanatyam, Natya Shastras, all these Shastras which you are proud of having in our culture, in our Samskruti, in our Samskrita Bhasha, all in sloka way only. Only Kavyas later developed after BC, in the AD. Only mostly prose has come. Before that, prose is hardly there. Mostly sloka portion only. But Vedas also has got prose. I don't say deny totally it is not there. Brahmanas and Aranyakas has prose also. Veda Bhasha. But that is highly difficult language, more high panditya, more meaningful language, more bhavagarbhita language, having very intrinsic meaning is there. So generally, any sloka to understand any sloka is our aim. That is our main aim now, to understand any shastra. So for that purpose, how to read a sloka and how to recognize or how to convert that into a prose portion, unless we make into our tendency is to make into a sentence and then understand. How to make into a sentence and understand. Because sloka, the words will be mixed for the sake of rhythm and chandas. So if you read sloka, you may not be able to understand unless you assimilate that into a prose portion, either in mind or in a book, in whatever fashion you do. You have to convert that. If you are understanding by reading sloka also, you are converting that into a sentence and understanding it as it is, without doing it separately. If you are a pandit, you will understand. By reading sloka, you will understand the meaning of that. Because you have got that knowledge of assimilation in the mind, of rearranging the words into a prose portion and understanding it. That knowledge you have gained by a Samskrita knowledge at a later stage. But present stage, we have to understand how to make this sloka into a prose portion. So for that purpose, what is the first step we should do is, we have to break up all the words into the base form of that word. So what are the things? Break up means what? Remove each word. Find out the original shape of that word. For example, let me read this sloka. Sa Satyavadanadraja dharma pasena samyataha vivasayamasa sutam ramam dasaradaha priyam. Atra sa is written there. Sa is the real word there. What is the meaning of sa? Sa individually has got a different meaning. But here, is it sa or something else? It is something else. Because it is a development of after a sandhi. The sa and Satyavadana militva, there is a sandhi there. So when you break it up, the sa becomes saha. When you say saha, that is equal to he, that person. So the saha is the word here. But if you read Sautam, it will become sa, it looks like sa. Sadgunam, Satsangacham, Sanmitram, Satpushpam. Like that sa will have a different meaning. But here sa is not that meaning. Here the sa is saha. Saha, person, that person. That is the meaning of it. So you have to write that saha. When you are writing Padavibhaga, you have to remove that Visarga Lopa Sandhi, remove that Visarga Lopa Sandhi, and another Sandhi is there in Satyavachanat Raja. Satyavachanat Raja. So all the things are combined one only. Sa Satyavachanat Raja. Saha. There are three words here. Saha, Satyavachanat, Raja. Like that, Padavibhagam is required to be done. Padavibhagam required to be done, you should have a Sandhi knowledge. You should learn Sandhis. So, Saha Satyavachanat Raja is the breakup of this Sandhi Padam. Dharmapasena. This Dharmapasena is also having two words. But is it Sandhi Padam? This is not Sandhi Padam. This is Samasta Padam. How to recognize between these two? Satyavachana, Sasatyavachanat Raja is Sandhi Padam. Dharmapasena is Samasta Padam. So this also need to be broken. If you break it, it will be Dharma Pasena. What is the stature of Dharma? Does it have any vibhakti there? If vibhakti is there, it should be Dharmaha. Is it Dharmaha is there? If Dharmaha is there, will it be Dharma Pasena? You will not understand now because you are in the second level. When you learn Visarga Sandhis, then you will understand properly. If it is Dharma Pasena, if Visarga is there, that will be different when you join those two. But here Visarga is not there. Here it is Pratipadika, root word. And the meaning of Dharmapasena, here Sasatyavachanat Raja, there is a different meaning for each word. Saha is a different location, different person, the meaning. Satyavachanat, different meaning. Raja is a different meaning. This is not a combined meaning, is not there. But here, so there, that's why they can be broken up into three words. Saha, Satyavachanat, Raja. It is to be broken up. Because they will be in future when you write sentence, Satyavachanat goes somewhere, Sa goes somewhere, Raja goes somewhere. But can you do the same thing to Dharmapasena? No. Dharmapasena is a combined meaning there. It's only one word. The one word made out of two words. One Pratipadika, one Vibhakti Swarupa. So Dharma is Pratipadika Sabda, Pasena is the Tritiya Vibhakti Sabda. So Tritiya Vibhakti is for the combined word Dharma Pasena with Dharma Pasam. So Dharma Pasam is a word there. Dharma Pasam means what? Dharmas Pasam. Dharmasya Pasam. The Pasam of Dharma. So the word is one word only there. And what is this word called? This word is Samastapada. So this knowledge we will get in fourth level. Go with the level. But as on date, you understand it's a combined word. Dharmapasena is the word there. With Dharmapasam, that is the meaning of that. So there is no change. When you write some Padavibhagam, you don't need to change this. You don't need to break up this. Write as it is, no change. The next Samyataha, this is one word only. There is no two words. There are no two words here. So Samyataha is another word. Vivasayamasa is another word. Only one word. It's not two words. Sutam, it is one word. But can you write Sutam as it is when you are breaking it up? When you are breaking up, there are Anuswara rules. Sutam Anuswara is there. Is there. Can you write dot? Can you write as an individual word as Sutam? No. You have to follow Anuswara rules. And write Makara Halantam you have to write. Then Sutam you have to write. Because you are writing as an individual word. No, when you are doing Padavibhagam, each word is an individual status. It is not a mixed word in a sloka. Or it is not a mixed word in a vakyam, in a sentence. So you have to write individually. So that you should not forget. Though it is in Anuswara Rupam in the slokam, when you are writing a separate Padavibhagam, each word has got an individual status. So each word you have to write individual status way only. As Makaram, Anuswaram you cannot write when it is individual status. Anuswaram cannot be written at the end of a sentence or a word. That is another rule. This is word. Sutam is a word. At the end, Anuswaram is there. You have to write Makara Halantam only. This is another important concept you should remember without forgetting. The next one, Ramam, similar. It should be Ramam, Makara Halantam you have to write when you are writing Padayubhaga. And Dasaradhaha. Dasaradhaha is Pradhama Bhakti Ekavachana word. So this also no change. And Priyam. This is Priyam, Makaram is only written because it is the end of the Vakyam. And same way we can write, no change. And when you are writing this Padayubhaga, you write in the same order of sloka. You cannot change the order. First word first, second word second, third word third. When you are writing sentence as Anvaya, may be different. But when you are writing Padayubhaga, you have to write in the same way of sloka. Saha Satyavachanat Raja Dharmapasena Samyataha Vivasayamasa Sutam Ramam Dasaradaha Priyam. All are individual words. Dharmapasena is one word only, though there are two words here because it's Samasta Padam. So I have given the concept of the Sandhi and Samasta Padam and how to differentiate between these two, which is to be broken up, which is not to be broken up. Samasta Padam also will have Sandhi sometimes, but the meaning of Samasta Padam is one word. It's both the words, both in Samasta Padam there could be 100 words, not one word also. Only last Padam will have Vibhakti. All other words will be Pratipadika Rupam, that means root word Rupam. They will not have Vibhaktis. We have to give a different Vibhaktis based on the meaning which it carries while joining those two. That is Samasa rules. So Samasta Padam is the very important concept of Samskrutam. So Virajaraja Putrarehe. If you take Virajaraja Putrarehe, is one word only. But how many words are there, individual words there? V, Raja, Raja, V, Raja, Raja, 3, Putra, 4, Arehe, 5. 5 words are there. The meaning of 5 words is Siva. But if you take individual words, the meanings are different. But can you take these individual words meaning here? No. Because it has got a combined meaning. And if you want to take individual meaning, it should have individual vibhakti there. Individual vibhakti is not there in the Padam. So Viraja Raja Putrarehe, what does meaning it conveys? V is Pakshi. Viraja is Kagha. Up to second one, it is Garuda. Viraja, Pakshi Raja. Pakshi Raja is Garuda. So Viraja Raja, Garuda's Prabhu. Who is Garuda's Prabhu? Vishnu. So up to third word, its meaning is Vishnu. Then fourth word, Viraja Raja Putraha. If you say Putraha, then only its fourth meaning comes. That is broken up there. So Viraja Raja Putra. Who is Putra there? Krishna's Putra, Manmadha. So Viraja Raja Putra is Manmadha. Manmadha's Arehe. Shatru. So Manmadhasya Putrasya Arehe. So V Raja Sabdam Shashti Vibhakti connection there. Raja Raja Shashti Vibhakti connection there. Raja Putra Shashti Vibhakti connection there. Putra Arehe Shashti Vibhakti connection there. It's not the connection which you are showing there in the Padam. Arehe, that is in Shashti Vibhakti. Again, Arihi Arehe. Shatru. Who is Manmadha Shatru? Manmadha Shatru is Shiva. He is against Kama. He is Sakshat Sadananda, Sachidananda Sarupa, Shiva. That's why he is against Kama. He made Bhasmam during the Girija Kalyana. Manmadha became Bhasmam because he tried to disturb his concentration. So, Manmadha is Shatru to Shiva. So, Manmadha's Shatru. The meaning is Shiva. The whole word carried a different meaning. Similarly, Dharma Pasena, Dharma meaning is different, Pasam is different. Dharma Pasena meaning is different. So, like that, the Samastapadams are to be understood. This concept is very important. Though you will learn in 4th level, I am giving the 1st level itself so that you will have some confidence, some knowledge of the breaking of the sloka. But here, now, what is the next step? Next step is writing as Vakyam. So there are 4 steps in writing a Vakyam. When you are reading these things, you have to find out which is the action word in this. Action word means verb, kriya. Because any sentence contains what are the constituents of the sentence? Karta, karma, kriya. It contains 3 sections. Karta, karma, kriya, subject, object, and predicate. Okay? This predicate is nothing but verb with some object. So the subject, object, and verb. So then this verb, what is the verb? We have to find out when you are making a sentence, you always make a sentence with one verb. You cannot make with 2 verbs in one sentence. If you are making second verb, that will be a half completed. Asamapa kriya would be sub-sentence. Sub-sentence will not have the full kriya. The full kriya will be only one sentence, only one kriya. One sentence will have only one kriya. So how many kriyas are there in a slokam? So many sentences are there in a sloka. That is the understanding. How many kriyas are there? How many verbs are there in the slokam? So many sentences will be there in the slokam. When so many sentences are there, so many kartas will be there. So many karmas may be there. May be there, may not be there. But kartas will be there. If they are not there, ajaharam may be. Ajaharam means taking into consideration. So here, what is the verb? Saha is a verb. What is the meaning of saha? Saha means he. Is shabdam. It is sarvanama shabdam. It is not verb. It is not kriya shabdam. It is namavachaka sarvanama shabdam. Namavachaka shabdam. Satya vachanat. Panchami vibhakti. Kriya will have vibhakti? No. Kriya will not have vibhakti. No lakara kriya will have vibhakti. So, Satya vachanat cannot be kriya. It cannot be action. It is shabdam in Panchami vibhakti. Then Raja is in Prathama vibhakti. Raja is a king. So that also not is a namavachaka shabda. So dharma pasena tritiya vibhakti. This is also not kriya. Samyataha prathama vibhakti. Bound. This is not also not kriya. Kattavadina and samyataha. This is also not kriya. This is a taprakshayam actually. Taprakshayam you have learned already taprakshayam. But that is a namavachaka rupa kriya. It can be used as a sub-sentence only. It cannot be used as a main sentence. That's not the kriya. Samyata. Then vivasayamasa. Vivasayamasa means what? Sent for exile. Vivasayamasa means sent for exile. So the sent is a kriya. So vivasayamasa is the kriya sabdam here. Then sutam. Suta, sutaha, sutam. This is the sabdam. Ramaha, ramam. Sabdam. Ditya bhakti prayog. Dasaradaha, sabdam. Prathama bhakti prayog. Priyam, ditya bhakti prayog. Okay. Now we have got some words in Prathama bhakti, some words in Ditya bhakti, some words in Tritiya bhakti, one word in Tritiya bhakti, and one word in Panchami bhakti. Satya vachanat Panchami bhakti, Dharma pasena Tritiya bhakti, and Saha Raja Dasaradaha Prathama bhakti, and then Sutam Ramam Priyam Ditya bhakti. So the vibhakti wise you should understand, each word you should understand, whether it is Shabda or Verba or Kriya, whether it is Vichu Bhakti, Prathama Bhakti, Ditya Bhakti or Vichu Bhakti it is there, Ekavachana or Bahuvachana. These understanding should be there while reading the Padavibhaga. Once you have this concept, once you understood, this is the verb, The step one is write that verb. Kriya Padam. Write the Kriya verb. Vivasaya Masa. That is the verb. You understood? Vivasaya Masa is the verb. Now, who did this Vivasaya? Who did this work? In a Kartari Prayoga, Vivasaya Masa is a Kartari Prayoga Kriya. It's not the Karmani Prayoga Kriya. If it is a Karmani Prayoga Kriya, it will be in different form. Yakaras will be there. Atmanepadi Rupam will be there. This is not Atmanepadi Rupam. This is Parasmepadi Rupam. This is not Atmanepadi Rupam. Vivasaya Masa is not Atmanepadi Rupam. It is Parasmepadi Rupam. Litlakaram. Litlakaram is Paroksha Anachatana Bhutakala Rupam. Vivasaya Masa, he was sent. He sent. He sent for exile. Who sent for exile? That in the Kartari Prayoga Vakyam, what are the, now we should understand what are the Kartari Prayoga Vakya Niyamas. You should remember all these things while doing these things. Pandits will remember, so they will understand. While reading the sloka itself, they will understand the meaning of it. So now we have to develop that knowledge. So for this Kriya, the Karta will be in Pradhamabhakti Shabda. So which are the Pradhamabhakti Shabdas in all these Padavibhaga? Saha is one Pradhamabhakti Shabda. Raja is another Pradhamabhakti Shabda. Dasaratha is another Pradhamabhakti Shabda. So these three are the Karta words. So Saha Raja Dasaratha is Karta. So Saha Raja Dasaratha, what he did? Vivasaya Masa. Saha Raja Dasaratha Vivasaya Masa. This is the sentence. Karta and Kriya. Kartari Prayoga Vakyam. Then whom he has sent? Karma. Object is there. If object is there in Kartari Prayoga Vakyam, in which vibhakti should be there? As per Kartari Prayoga Niyamas, we learnt in Pravesha. You should always recollect this. It should be in Ditya Vibhakti. Okay? So, which are the Ditya Vibhakti Shabdas here? One is Sutam. Second is Ramam. Third is Priyam. So, these three are the Karma Padas. So, now put the Karma Pada in between. Sa Raja Dasaratha Vivasaya Masa. Then what will happen? Saha Raja Dasaratha Sutam Ramam Priyam Vivasaya Masa. Can you write like that? Is it Sutam Ramam Priyam or Priyam Sutam Ramam? Priyam comes before. Because Priyam is the Visheshanam to Ramam. What type of Ramam he is? Lovable Ramam. A lovable Ramam. Lovable Sutaha. To whom? Dasaratha. So the lovable sentence is an adjective to Sutam Ramam. For Ramam, Sutam and Priyam are adjectives. Ramam is the real karma there. Who has been sent? Rama has been sent. So Ramam Vivasaya Masa. But what type of Ramam he is? He is Sutam, Dasaratha's son. And what type of Sutam he is? Priya Sutam. Priyam Sutam. All are one vibhakti. Visheshana Vishesha Sarupyam. This we learned, right? So, Priyam Sutam are Visheshanas to Rama. So, Ramam in Ditya Bhakti. The other two also in Ditya Bhakti. So, Priyam Sutam Ramam should go together. That is Anvayam. Clubbing the similar position of words is called Anvayam. So, we have made an Anvayam to Sutam and Ramam with Priyam. Priyam Sutam Ramam is the combined position there as karma. So, Saha Raja Dasaratha Priyam Sutam Ramam Vivasaya Masa. This is the sentence. What else? What type of Dasaratha is? Samyataha. He has been tied down. He was tied down. With what he was tied down? Dharmapasena, with Sattvam is Tritiya Bhakti. Dharmapasena Samyataha. Samyata is also Prathama Bhakti. So Samyataha Saharaja Dasharatha is Karta. But Samyataha is incomplete. With what he is Samyataha, you have to tell. So Dharmapasena Samyataha is the meaningful to some extent. Then there is another word, which Dharmapasam. What type of Dharmapasam it is? Satchavachanat. Satcham Vada principle. Veda principle, whatever it is there, that Satcham Vada principle is that Ishwaku kings, right from Harishchandra and all people, they have proved it. Satcham Vada, Dharmanchara. These are the two basic principles which the Ishwaku kings ruled the country. And we should also follow. That is Vedavakyam, Satcham Vada and Dharmanchara. That's why we daily recite that two words. Satcham Vada and Dharmanchara, Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. These are the three important administrative principles for a king to be followed. So that Satchavachanat, to maintain that Satchavachanam, Ishwaku kings, they given their life. The Suryavamsa kings, they given their life. That's why they are famous. Still we are remembering them. So Satchavachanat, Dharmapasena, Satcham Dharmam, these two are the important factors for which Dasharatha is bound, Samyataha. That's why he could not say anything to Kaikeyi, though he feels it is unjust. He knows that it is unjust. But still he could not say anything because he already promised to her once. Satchavachanam. So, Satchavachana, Dharmapasena, Samyataha is adjective to Dasharatha. Saha is also adjective to Dasharatha. Raja is also adjective to Dasharatha. So, all these things will go as karma. Dasharatha is main karta. Karta. Dasharatha is main karta as Pradhamabhakti Shabda in Kartari Prayoga Vakya. And then Raja is adjective to Dasharatha. Saha is also adjective to Dasharatha. And Satchavachana Dharmapasena Samyataha is one subsentence. This Samyataha is top rachiyam. Samyataha was bound. Was bound is Karmani Prayoga Kriya. Top rachya Kriya. Karmani Prayoga Bhotakala Kriya. Karmani Prayoga Bhotakala Kriya is Samyataha. This is what we learnt already. Top rachiyam. So, this Taprikya is Samyataha, was bound. Was bound with what? Dharmapasena. What type of Dharmapasena? Satchavachanat. Satchavachanat, Dharmapasena, Samyataha is sentence, separate sentence, as a sub-sentence. And that is working as that is in Pradhama Bhakti. The whole thing at the end word says Pradhama Bhakti, Samyataha, Pradhama Bhakti. So, because this Pradhama Bhakti is adjective to other Pradhama Bhaktis. What is other Pradhama Bhakti? Dasharatha. So, Satchapachena, Dharmapasena, Samyataha is to be associated with Dasharatha. What type of Dasharatha? Saharaja Dasharatha. That Raja Dasharatha. So, Saharaja Dasharatha to be associated with Satchavachana, Dharmapasena, Samyataha. That's how we have clubbed all these things at one place and written as Satchavachana, Dharmapasena, Samyataha, Saharaja Dasharatha. Priyam Sutam Ramam Vivasaya Masa. Vivasaya Masa is Kriya. Priyam Sutam Ramam Karma. And Satchavachana Dharmapasena Samyata Saharaja Dasharatha Karta. 1 second. So that's how you have to understand, to make the understand first Kriya Rupam, whether it's Kartari Prayo Kriya or Karmani Prayo Kriya. Once you understood this Kartari Prayo Kriya, you understand the Karta will be in Pradhama Bhakti and Karma will be in Ditya Bhakti, and isolate those words and write separately. Step 2, write Karta words, and step 3, write Karma words. Then isolate the other words and find out these words are suitable to be joined with whom. whether karta or karma. They belong to what? These words belong to what? Whether this or this, we have to understand. So, actually, this also Satyavachana Dharmapasena Samyataha also to be written as Kartrupada only. But that doesn't give correct meaning here now, unless you combinedly do this. These are the remaining associated words to Karta. Now, in this sentence, in this sloka. So now we have completed the making a sentence. Now we have to understand more clearly to the context. In the context of Ramayana, what are these words means? Satyavachanat, on account of his truthfulness, Saharaja, that king, Dasharatha, Samyataha, who was bound, Dharmapasena, by the code of righteousness. Literally, Pasena means by a snare. But here it is by code of righteousness. Pasena means not by a thread, not by a wire. It is righteousness called a principle. So, Vivasayamasa, exiled. This is Kartari Priyakriya, exiled, not was exiled. Was exiled is Karmani Priyakriya, passive voice. It's not was exiled. Rama was exiled. Dasharatha exiled. So, Dasharatha exiled Rama. So, this is Kartari Priyakriya. Vivasayamasa, exiled. Priyam Sutam, his dear son. This is Ditya Bhakti Prayagam, it is karma. Ramam is a karma prayagam. So now Dasharatha was bound by dharma. He could not go back on his dharma, Satyam and dharma. You should write here, Satyam and dharma also. He could not go back on his promise of Kaikeyi's earlier, promise to Kaikeyi earlier. To remain truthfully, he had to give her two boons that she wanted, even though her cruel demand was extremely difficult to comply with. Rama was Dasharatha's dearest son, who was possessed all good qualities and was blameless. How could he send his son on exile? Thus the king was caught in a fix. With no alternative, very reluctantly he had to send his son to the forest. So like that, now I have very detailedly explained to you in the first verse. The remaining verses, I will go a bit faster. So please understand this. Please try to understand, follow me a bit faster. Sa jagama vanam viraha pratignamanupalayan pitru vachana nirdeshat pitru, this is wrong here. Pitu I have written. Pitur vachanat, correct only. Vachana nirdeshat, pitur vachana nirdeshat, Kaikeya priyakaranat. Here padavibhaga. Sajagama, Saha plus Jagama, Sajagama. Saha plus Jagama, you have to remove the Visarga Lopasandhi. Remove the Visarga Lopasandhi and write as Saha and Jagama. Sajagama. Then Vanam, Ditya Bhakti Shabdam. And then Viraha, Pradama Bhakti Shabdam. No change. Here only simple word. Here Vanam you have to write with Makaram, Makara Halantam. Then Pratignam Anupalayan. Pratignam plus Anupalayan. Pratignam plus Anupalayan. These are two different subjects joined with Sandhi. Gunintam. Makaram, Akaram, Militva, Makaram, Ma Bhavashyati. So, Pratigna, Manupalayan. Plus A, Ma. So, break the Gunintam and write Pratignam Anupalayan. This also Sandhi name is there, but I didn't write Sandhi because you have learned that Sandhi in Siksha. But you all know that already by Gunintam wise, Makaram and Akaram becomes Ma. So, Pratignam plus Anupalayan, Pratignam, Anupalayan, two different words. Then Piturvachana Nirdeshat, Pituhu, Sashti Bhakti Prayogam here. That's why Refam has come here. Visarga Refa Sandhi. Pituhu plus Vachana Nirdeshat. Vachana Nirdeshat is Samastapadam. Vachana Nirdeshat is Samastapadam. That's why it's not to be broken up. Pituhu plus Vachana Nirdeshat. Break the Visarga Refa Sandhi and write as Pituhu Vachana Nirdeshat. So, Vachana there is no Sandhi, Nirdeshat Panchami Vibhakti. So, Kaikeyaha, Sashti Vibhakti, Kaikeyaha. Kaikeyaha, Ikaranta Srilangi Sabdaha. For that, Sashti Vibhakti Prayogam here. So, Kaikeyaha, Priyakaranath. So Priyakaranath Kaikeya Anvayam. Whose Priyakaranath? Kaikeya Priyakaranath. So these two will have a Anvayam, joining. If you understand in the future. So Saha, Jagama, Vanam, Viraha, Pratignam, Anupalayan, Pituhu, Vachana Nirdeshat, Kaikeyaha, Priyakaranath. So here, what is the action? Sa is not an action. Jagama is action. Jagama means left, went. He went. Litlakara Sabdam. This is not Langlakara. It's Litlakara. Paroksha Anajadena Bhotakala. Paroksha Anajadena Bhotakala we didn't study, but it is used in the slokas. That's why we have to learn. This is Litlakara. It's not Langlakara. Bhotakala means Langlakara. What we learned was Langlakara. Apatat. Agamat. Agachat. This is not Agachat. This is Jagama. The Jagama is Litlakara. The Jagama is Litlakaram. Paroksha Anajatana Bhotakala. So this is Kriya. Vanam is Shabdam. Viraha is Shabdam. Pratignam Shabdam. Anupalayan. This is Shabdam. Anupalayan. This is not. Anupalayan is a Kriya in Shabda Swarupam. This also you didn't learn now. This you are going to learn in Siksha. This is what we learned in the Padasangraha. Anupalayan we learned as one of the prayogams of Kudanta. Satrancha Prichayam. Anupalayan, Anupalayanti. Anupalayan Pullingam, Anupalayanti is Strilingam. Patan, Patanti. We learned that. Kadan, Kadanti. Likhan, Likhanti. All those things we learned in Padasangraha. For various words we learned this Satrancha Prichaya Rupam. Here this Anupalayan is Kriya only, but not as a verb Swarupam. It is in the Shabda Swarupam. Namvachika Swarupam. But this can be used as Asamapa Kriya, Apradhana Kriya, sub-sentence in the sentence. Anupalayan. Kim Anupalayan? Pratignam Anupalayan. Kam Anupalayan? Pratigna, Pratignam. Pratignam Kam Anupalayan, Pratignam Anupalayan. These two has got a joining. This will become sub-sentence to Karta. Okay? So, Vachana, Pituhu Vachana Nirdeshat. These two have got it Anvayam. This Pituhu Vachana Nirdesas. Whose Vachana Nirdeshat? Pituhu Vachana Nirdeshat. These also two are Sabdas. This is not Kriyas. Pituhu Sashti Vibhakti, Vachana Nirdeshat Panchami Vibhakti. So these are not Kriyas. Kaikeya Sashti Vibhakti, Priyakaranath, Panchami Vibhakti. These two are got Anvayam. These two have got the association. That is called Anvayam. Kaikeya Priyakaranath. These two combinedly should go. Pitu Vachana Nirdesha combinedly should go. And Pratignam Anupalayan should go combinedly. So now let us go to Anvaya. When we go to Anvaya, Kriya Padam comes first, Jagama. Then Kartrupadam, the Jagama is Kartari Priya Kriya. So Pradhamavik Sabdas are Kartrupadam. Which are Pradhamavik Sabdas? Saha Viraha. Then Dithyavik Sabdas are Karmapadam, Vanam. Then remaining words are Pituhu Vachan Nirdeshat is one word. Kaikeya Prikaranath is another word. Pratigna Manupalayan is another word. So here, the Jagama Kriya first you have to understand. Then Sahaviraha is Karta. Sahaviraha Jagama. This is first base sentence. What is base sentence? Sahaviraha Jagama. Then we add karma. Sahaviraha Kutra Jagama. Vanam Jagama. Sahaviraha Vanam Jagama. This is second level. Then third level, Sahaviraha Anupalayan Vanam Jagama. Following. What he is following? Pratigna Anupalayan. The Pratigna given by his father, Anupalayan. Pratigna Anupalayan. Use the sub-sentence to sub-sentence. In the sentence to Vanam. Jagama, it becomes a, for Jagam it is sub-sentence. Pratigna Anupalayan Jagama. Katham Jagama? How he has gone while going. What is the basis for him to go? Anupalayan. Kim Anupalayan? Pratignam Anupalayan. Pratignyam Anupalayan Jagama. So that goes before Vanam. Pratignyam Anupalayan Vanam Jagama. So this Pratignyam, for what purpose? What are the associated words? Kaikeya, there are two things for Anupalayan. What he followed two things. Kaikeya Priyakarnat, to make Priyam to Kaikeyi. Unless he goes, Kaikeyi will not be happy. So Kaikeya Priyakarnat is another associated word to Pratignyam Anupalayan. Then another Vachana Nirdeshat is another Pituhu Vachana Nirdeshat. The father's promise to keep it. Pituhu father's promise. Father's Vachanam, Pituhu Vachanam, Nirdesha. To follow that, and to mother's Priyakaranat, Kaikeya mother's Priyakaranat, that Pratignyam Anupalayan, whatever Pratignya his father has given following that, Sahaviraha Vanam Jagama. So this whole thing, Pituhu Vachan Nirdeshat Kaikeya Priyakaranat Pratignyam Anupalayan, you can write before Sahaviraha also. This is sub-sentence. So Anupalayan becomes a sub-sentence because it's a Kriya only used in a Namavachaka form. Asamapa Kriya, Apradhana Kriya. So, Pituhu Vachan Nirdeshat Kaikeya Priyakaranat Pratignyam Anupalayan Sahaviraha Vanam Jagama is also correct. Or Sahaviraha Pituhu Vachan Nirdeshat Kaikeya Priyakaranat Pratignyam Anupalayan Vanam Jagama is also correct way of writing the sentence. So, understanding both ways are correct. Anvayarthaha. Sahaviraha, the brave Rama, Jagama went. Vanam, to the forest. Anupalayan, observing. Pratignyam, Pituhu Vachan Nirdeshat, on his father's command. Kaikeya Priyakarnat, in order to please Kaikeyi. And Tatparyam, Kaikeyi would be pleased only if both her wishes were fulfilled. This put Dasharatha in a dilemma. He could remain truthful only by granting her wishes. And when he did, he would be sending his dear son on exile. To save his father from breaking a promise, in a situation like this, Rama went to the forest without objecting it, obeying the farmer's command without a word of protest. Simply he followed, that's all, because he doesn't want to make his father Asachyavadi. Next. Third sloka. Next, 6th verse. Tam Rajantam Priyo Bhrata Lakshmanonu Jagamaha. Ha is a avyayam which gives a stress always. Stress on this. Snehat Vinaya Sampannaha Sumitra Nandavartanaha. Padavivaka. Tam. Anuswaram you have to break, remove and write makaram. Then Rajantam, remove Anuswaram and write makaram. Priyo Bhrata, Priyaha plus Bhrata, Priyo Bhrata. Here Visarga Ukar Sandhi is there, Guna Sandhi is there. Combined. Guna Sandhi and Priya. And Priyo becomes Priya becomes Priyo by making two Sandhis there. Then Visarga becomes Ukaram first. Then Ukaram and Priya combinedly becomes Guna Sandhi. Guna Sandhi you know. Akara Ukaras becomes Ekar, Okaram. Akara Ukaras becomes Okaram is Guna Sandhi. So Priyo. Priyaha plus U, Priya plus U, Priyo. Priyo Bhrata. You know this. So Priyo Bhrata, Priyaha, Bhrata, two different words. So Lakshmanonu Jagama. Here there are three Sandhis. Visarga Ukar Sandhi, Guna Sandhi and Purarupa Sandhi also. Anujagama, I is there. That I is there and the first word O is there. That's why it's Purarupa Sandhi. This also we read. So that's why these are three Sandhis are here. Visarga Ukar Sandhi, Guna Sandhi and Purarupa Sandhi. Then while breaking, what will happen here? Lakshmanaha Anujagama. Two different words. Then Ha is avyayam attached to Anujagama. So Snehat Vinaya Sampannaha. Here Jasta Sandhi is there. Snehat plus Vinaya Sampannaha. We will learn in Siksha. Jasta Sandhi we will learn in Siksha. How it becomes. So how it operates. So Snehat plus Vinaya Sampannaha becomes Snehad Vinaya Sampannaha. So we break it Snehat plus Vinaya Sampannaha. Two different words. Snehat Vinaya Sampannaha. Sumitra Nandavardhanaha. This is Samastapadam. There's a difference here. The Vinaya Sampannaha is also Samastapadam. Snehat Vinaya Sampannaha is Sandhipadam. But Vinaya Sampannaha is Samastapadam. Vinaya Sampannaha. Vinayam Cheta Sampannam. Vinayam To Sampannam. With Vinayam. Vinayena Sampannaha. Vinayena Sampannaha, meaning of Vinaya Sampannaha. So this is Samastapadam having one meaning for both the words. Similarly, Sumitra Nandavardhanaha is Sumitra Nanda Vardhanaha. 3 words. But the meaning is one. Meaning is what? The person who is making Sumitra happy. Nanda means happy. Sumitra means mother. Vardhanaha means Abhivriddhi. Who is increasing the happiness of Sumitra? Who is doing that? Lakshmana. Lakshmana, increasing the happiness of Sumitra, did this work. That is the meaning of this sloka. Tam vrajantam priyaha bhrata lakshmanaha anujagama avyam snehat vinaya sampannaha sumitra nandavardhanaha. These are the words. So here which are the words? Which is the word kriyapada? Anujagamaha. Anujagama is also jagama, anujagama. Jagama we got earlier sloka. Anujagama is what? Anujagama is followed. Anujagama is followed. Jagama is going. Anujagama went. Jagama is went. Anujagama is was followed. He was followed. So Anuja not was followed. Followed, that's all. Sorry, Shamita. Anujagama is followed, not was followed. Followed. Followed whom? Rama. So Anujagamaha. This is the Kriya. Who Anujagamaha is the question. So this is the Kartari Priya Kriya. So Karta should be in Prathama Bhakti. Which are the Prathama Bhakti Sabdas here? Priyaha, Bhrata, Lakshmana. Vivasayama, Vinaya Sampanna, Sumitra Nandavardhana. These are also Prathama Bhakti Sabdas. All these things go together. Priyaha, Bhrata, Lakshmana, Vinaya Sampanna, Sumitra Nandavardhana. Vinaya Sampanna, Sumitra Nandavardhana, Priya, Bhrata, all these are Visheshnas to Lakshmana. What type of Lakshmana he is? Sumitra Nandavardhana. Vinaya Sampanna first. Sumitra Nandavardhana second. Third is Priyaha. Third is Bhrata. Priya Bhrata. To whom? Rama. Ramani yokka Priya Tamudu. Priya brother. So Priyaha Bhrata. That Lakshmana went. Where? Tam Rajantam. To the forest. Of that forest. To that forest. So, remaining associated words are Snehat. With what? Lakshanam he went with friendship to his brother. Snehat. So, Vinaya Sampannaha, Sumitra Nandavardhanaha, Priyaha, Bhrata, Lakshmanaha becomes Karta. Who did this Anujagama work? This Anujagama work was done by Lakshmanaha. Lakshmanaha Anujagama, first base. Then what type of Lakshmanaha he is? Vinaya Sampannaha, Sumitra Nandavardhanaha, Priyaha, Bhrata, Lakshmanaha. So the second level is Vinaya Sampannaha, Sumitra Nandavardhanaha, Priyaha, Bhrata, Lakshmanaha, Anujagama. Kutra Anujagama? Tam Brajantam, Tam Brajantam. So next level is, third level is Vinaya Sampannaha, Sumitra Nandavardhanaha, Priyaha, Bhrata, Lakshmanaha, Tam Brajantam Anujagama. Then one word is left out. What is that word? Snehat. Where it fits? It fits before karma. With sneham. This goes as an adverb. This adverb becomes either before karma or before kriya it comes. Here before karma is suits here. Snehat tam rejantam anujagama. Katham anujagama? Snehat anujagama. So snehat goes as a supporting to the kriya or karma combined predicate. This becomes predicate, combined predicate. Sneha tam rajantam anujagama is combined predicate. Subject is Vinaya Sampannaha, Sumitra Nandavardhanaha, Priyam Bhrata, Lakshmanaha is object. Sorry, subject. This subject. So Vinaya Sampannaha, Sumitra Nandavardhanaha, Priyaha Bhrata, Lakshmanaha, Prathama Vikshabdam, subject. Sneha tam rajantam anujagama is predicate. In this verb is anujagama. The remaining thing is karma. So Pratipadartha, Priya Bhrata, dear brother, his dear brother. Whose dear brother? Rama's dear brother. Lakshmanaha, Vinaya Sampanna, who was humble. Sumitra Nandavardhana, who enhanced the jaya of Sumitra. Snehat, out of affection. Anujagama, accompanied. Tam Vrajantam. Ekadika whom bear him to the forest. Tam. Ramam. Tam means Ramam. Ramam Anujagama to the forest. Then Tatpari. Sumitra's son Lakshmana was Rama's favorite younger brother and the joy of his own mother, Sumitra. He was humility incarnate. When Rama was leaving for the forest, he could not bear the thought of himself continuing to stay in palace. He had to be with his other brother wherever he was. So he too prepared to accompany him. Kaikeyi's desire was to send only Rama and not Lakshmana. But Lakshmana showed his fraternal affection by accompanying Rama. So Lakshmana need not go to forest, but still he has gone. That shows his Vinaya Sampannam, his affection towards Rama. Okay. Next slokam. Ramasya Daita Bharya Nityam Pranasama Hita. Ramasya Daita Bharya Nityam Pranasama Hita. Sita Pyanugata Ramam Sesinam. Oh, it is mistake here. Sesinam Rohini Tata. Sesinam. Sinam I written. Sesinam Rohini Yatha. Sesinam. This is Sesinam. Not Sinam. Sesinam. Sesinam Rohini Yatha. Like that. Okay. Sita Pyanugata Ramam Sesinam Rohini Yatha. Padavibhaga. Ramasya, no change. One word only. Sashti Bhakti Prayogam. Dayita, no change. This is Pradama Bhakti Prayogam. One word only. Bharya, Pradama Bhakti Prayogam, no change. Nityam, Ditya Bhakti Prayogam, Nityam. This is remove Anuswaram and write. This is also no change. One word only. Prana Sama, this is also no change. One word only. Prana Sama, two words, but one Samasta Padam. Pranamato Samanamainadi. So Prana Sama, Samasta Padam. So Prana Sama, with Pranam, Sama, equal to Pranam. With equal to Pranam, that is equal to Pranam. So that is Samasta Padam. Prana Sama, two words. Prana Sama. Hita, no change. Here only one word. Sita Pyanugata, there are three words here. Sita plus Api plus Anugata. Sita Pyanugata. Sita plus Api, Sita Api. Sita Api plus Anugata, Sita Pyanugata. So this Sita Api is a Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. And Api plus Anugata, Apyanugata, Yan Sandhi. There's two Sandhis are here. Then Sita, Api, Anugata separately you have to write. Ramam, Makaram, you have to write. Anuswaram remove and Makaram you have to write. Sesinam remove, Anuswaram you have to write Makaram. Sesinam means Sesi means Chandra. Sesinam, the Chandra. Rohini is wife of Sesi Chandra. Star also. Yatha, no change. This is Avyam. Yatha is Avyam. So Ramasya Daita Bharya Nityam Pranasama Hita Sita. Ramasya Daita is total one combination. Whose Daita? Ramasya Daita. Bharya. Nityam Pranasama. This also combined. Anvayam. Hita. Sita. That type of Sita. Also, Sita, Api should go together. Api, Eva, Cha goes along with the word that is mentioned there. Sita, Api is combinedly you have to say. Sita, Api, Anugata. Anugata, Asit. Anugata as a top preksham. Anugataha, Anugata, Anugatam, top preksham. Vellabadinadi. Vellabadi undenu. Vellabadi, she is there. She was there. Going with, was going. She was there with going. So that means this is Karmani Prayogam, but Asit, you have to add Kartari Kriya, you have to add to that. Then only it becomes a complete sentence. So Anugata Asit. Ka Anugata Asit. Sita Anugata Asit. So Kriya Padam is Anugata. Whom Anugata Asit? Ramam Anugata Asit. Ramam Dityaya Bhakti. That is Ramam Dityaya Bhakti Karma. So Karma Padam is, Katru Padam is, Sita is Katru Padam. Sita Api. Sita also went. So what type of Sita she is? Other Pradhama Bhakti Padas. Sita is Pradhama Bhakti Padam. All other Pradhama Bhakti Padas also Visheshanam to Sita. Anugata is Anugata Asit. Asit is Kartri Priya Kriya. When Asit is Kartri Priya Kriya, all Karta will be in Pradama Bhakti. So all these things are Pradama Bhakti. Ramasya Daita, Pradama Bhakti. Bharya, Pradama Bhakti. Nityam Pranasama, Pradama Bhakti. Hita, Pradama Bhakti. Sita, Api, Pradama Bhakti. So these things is Karta. Then Karma is Ramam. Ditya Bhakti. Ramam, Ramaha, Ramam. Ditya Bhakti, Karma. Then remaining words are Sesyanam Rohiniyata. This is Upamanam. Simile. How she went? As Rohini followed moon. As Rohini follows moon, Sita followed Rama. So this is a simile, a alankaram to a slokam. Alankaram, this is called alankaras. This alankara is simile, upama alankara. As Rohini followed Sesinam, Sita followed Ramam. So, Upamanam, Upamayam. Upamayam is Sita, Upamanam is Rohini. Rohini, Upamanam. Just like Rohini did, Sita also did. So, Upamana, Upameya Prayogam is called Upamalankara. So, that Upamalankaram is there in this loka. So, Rohini, Seshinam Rohini Yatha is the, goes as an adverb. How she followed? How she followed? How is the, always a question gives, answer gives adverb. How she followed? How Sita followed? Yatha Rohini followed Sesinam. Yatha Rohini Sesinam Anugata. Tadha Sita Ramam Anugata. So here, so first one is Anugata Asit. This is Kartari Priya Kriya. When you add Asit as Ajjaharam, that becomes Kartari Priya Kriya. But individual Anugata is Karmani Priyagam. Vellabadi was going, was gone there. She was there, gone. That means she was gone. She was in a position of going, like that it becomes. Anugata Asit. Asit is Katri Priya Kriya. She was there. She was there. How she was there? In a position of going, following. How she was there? In the position of following. So the Anugata goes in the position of following. Asit was there. She was there. How she was there? Anugata was followed. So Sita Anugata Asit. This is first sentence. Sita Anugata Asit. Base sentence. Then Kam Anugata Asit Ramam. So Sita Ramam Anugata Asit. This is second sentence. Then third one is what type of Sita she is. Ramasya Daita Nitya Pranasama Hita Bharya Sita Api. This is third question. Ramasya Daita Nityam Pranasama Hita Bharya Sita Api Ramam Anugata Asit. Then the question of other words, adding other words. What are other words? Adverbs. Sesinam Rohini Yatha Tatha. Ajahar. Tatha is Ajahar. Yatha Tatha Prayoga. So Sesinam Rohinim Yatha Tatha Ramam Anugata. So this is the, so Tatha is the, here Asit and Tatha are Ajaharas here. So wherever which is required and is understood, implied words are to be shown as brackets and which indicates they are Ajaharas. So here Pratipadartha. Ramasya, Ramas. Daita Bharya, beloved wife. Sita, Sita. Nityam Pranasama, who was always dear to him like own life. Prana, Pranasama, own life. Hita, and was his well-wisher. She is always a well-wisher. Api, that she also. Anugata Asit followed. Ramam, Ramam, Yatha Tatha, just like. Rohini, Rohini, the star. Sesinam, following the moon. Taparim. Rama's love of Sita was boundless. She was his very life breath. Sita on her part wished her well wished well for her, oh God, for her husband always, for her husband always, such being their conjugal love. Sita would not remain in kingdom without her husband. Rohini is Chandra's wife. She dutifully follows him always. Similarly, Sita went with Rama. The comforts of life in the palace did not hold her back. BSCK, back. Hold her back. Nor did the painful life in the forest scare her. She only thought that her place was beside Rama. Besides Rama. Wherever he was. There was no other thought in her mind. So, with this, I stop here. I close the lessons of Parichaya. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my little knowledge with you. And you all should practice. If any further association is required, help is required, join my classes. Either Pravesha, who didn't do Pravesha, join Pravesha classes. Who did Pravesha, join Parichaya classes. And complete Kovida so that you will be able to understand a sloka by yourself in any way, to some extent. Then you can go for another 2 years study of Vyakaranam. Then you will become a level Pandit. Then you will be able to read any difficult sloka of Gandham also easily. So with this, I stop here. If any doubts are there, please come back, come forward. There are a lot of time is there, about 30 minutes, 35 minutes time is there. 30 minutes time is there. Please come. What is the 30 minutes time is there or over?
No, it's over.
It's over now.
1:55.
Oh, I took all time. I'm sorry. I thought it was another time, 30 minutes time.
No.
So there's no time for Sandehas. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought of completing one hour only, but I took more. Anyway, I hope everybody understood. I want to understand what they understood after the Prarthana.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Prabhakar Rao garu. We'll take up the questions and understand the students after the Prarthana. Okay. Babu garu.
Okay. Let's go for Pradhana. Jayasri garu.
Yes, sir. Sir. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधना सधना सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतं सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त सन्मंगलानि सन्तु स्वस्ति ధన్యవాదాలు గురువు
ధన్యవాదములండి. Thank you so
ధన్యవాదాలు
much.
సార్
Okay. Now let's go for Janaganamana. Chala Chittibabu garu.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद
Very good.
Jai
Jai
Hind.
Shri. Jai Shri.
Okay.
We take up questions. Avdesh Kumar Garu, you want to say something?
Guruji, Namo Namah. My question is, we had learned that when we convert from present tense to past tense, so say for example, gachati becomes agachat, then why jagam word has been o word, a word has not been added in the initial? That is my question.
Gachati agachat. Gachati agachat is the lung lakara. That is anajjatana bhutakala. Anajjatana bhutakala means known bhutakala. You know when it happened. There is another bhutakalam which is called paroksha anajjatana bhutakala. That lakaram we didn't learn. That lakaram is called lit lakaram. That's what I repeated a number of times. Lit. That lit lakaram we didn't learn. That is the prayogam did there. In Ramayana, Valmiki used that lit lakaram. He didn't use the lang lakaram. Lang lakaram gives the known time. Actually, even Valmiki when did he write this Ramayana? After the Rama's Pattabhishekam he wrote. Because of the blessings of Brahma and Narada. They are now, because of blessings of Brahma, he could visualize the whole Ramayana story. So he could only get the idea. So exactly when it happened, at what time exactly it happened, it was difficult for him to, maybe, it's my presumption. That's why they have used a little akaram, which is called paroksha anajjatana bhutakalam. Paroksha anajjatana bhutakalam is little akaram. That little akaram rupas are different. If we have to read the Dhatu Manjari to know that. In Parichaya book and in Pravesa book also, it was given, all the sample was given for Bhavadhatu. Little akaram was given. This for Gam Dhatu. For Gam Dhatu, little akaram is Jagama. Pradhanvachya Ekavachana Kriya.
Dhanyavad.
You are not getting that akaram in the beginning. Okay?
Okay, there is one request in the chat box. Request to take 12 classes each of Siksha and Kovida for VSS second batch. Sir, your teaching is lucid and very clear. Thank you. So
But
this is the question. He wants the Siksha and Kovida classes also to be taken by you for the
I
second
don't
batch.
mind, but how do you arrange it?
Exactly. That's a feeling because they have understood these classes very well. I mean, they liked it. And that's the reason they may be, I think, wanting you to take the classes.
You attend my classes on Thursdays. Thursday
Right.
evening Siksha class is there. And attend on Monday, where Kovida classes are there, evening.
So
there will be 20 classes in a 6 months period.
okay.
From September onwards. That goes on, fresh batch starts on September onwards. On Mondays, Kovida class goes, Monday and Wednesday. Wednesday, Visalakshmi Garu, Monday I take. We share Kovida. And Wednesday and Thursday, Siksha. Half by her and half by me. So those things you can attend 2 class a week. Siksha, first you attend 6 months, you attend Siksha, and next 6 months you attend Kovida. But within 12 lessons, you will not be able to grasp completely. You will get an idea only. You have to thoroughly read the book with all other examples also which are given in the book. Abhyasam. You have to read that Abhyasam. You have to do that Abhyasam. Just understanding will not do.
Okay.
It will evaporate. After 12 classes are over, next 1 month it will evaporate.
Yeah.
Unless you do abhyasams in the book. So buy
There
the
are
book
no-
and do the abhyasams. And attend my classes.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Prabhakar Rao garu.
Within 2 years, you will complete all the 4.
Very nice. Okay. Now, any other question? Any other persons want to say something?
Is it clear to you what difference between Sandhipadam and Samastapadam? Anybody has got doubt on that? Anybody could understand how to recognize a Kriya Padam? Who could not understand how to recognize Kriya Padam? How to understand a Kriya Padam? Anybody can answer me?
All are unmuted, so you can answer the question. Anybody who can.
How
Without,
to locate a Kriya
excuse me,
Padam?
sir.
Huh?
Without Vibhakti Padam is Kriya Padam.
Not necessarily. Without Vibhakti Padam can be Pradipadika Rupam of Sabda Padam also. Naturally, of course, to some extent is right. But that is not the answer.
Whenever there is an action, then it is Kriya.
Action. It should
Action
indicate
is must.
action. It should indicate action. Then that is Kriya Padam. That is Kriya Padam. Which indicates action is Kriya Padam. Then how do you recognize Sandhi Padam and Samasta Padam? Anybody? Amar Singh or anybody?
శుభోదయం సార్
గుర్తించవచ్చు
Huh?
ప్రథమ వ్యక్తి పదాలు కర్త పదాలు, ద్వితీయ వ్యక్తి పదాలు కర్మ పదాలు. ఇవి కాక విశేషణ పదాలు, క్రియా విశేషణ పదాలు ఇంకా చాలా ఉంటాయి. వాటిని బట్టి
No, my question is, how do you differentiate between Sandhi Padam and Samasta Padam?
Yeah, Amar Singh ji, you answer. Yeah, you want to say something, Amar Singh ji, you answer.
సంధి ఉండదండి.
Sandhi, Samasta Padam also will have Sandhi. Don't have that opinion. Samasta Padam also will have Sandhi.
సమస్త పదాలు
సమస్త పదే ప్రాతిపదిక శబ్ద ఉంటుంది సార్.
First Padam Pradipadika Rupamlo ఉంటుంది. Last Padam, only last Padam will have Vibhakti. All other Padas in the Samasta Padam will be Pradipadika Rupam. Vibhakti will not be there. That is one thing. Second thing is the meaning of all the words. The second point. What is second point?
సెకండ్ పాయింట్
Samasta Padam.
Samasta Padam. What is the second point for Samasta Padam?
విత్ విభక్తి సార్.
No, that's not the consideration. Vibhakti will be there in Sandhi Padam and Samasta Padam.
One word answer for all the words, sir. One word will be there for all the words.
Combined meaning for all the words. Only one
Yes,
meaning for all the
padam will be one meaning will be, yes.
All the words combinedly becomes one word.
One word, yes. And it
One
gives a
meaning
one
only.
separate meaning. Yes.
They will not have separate meanings for each word.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Combinedly one meaning. That is Anvayam. Combined Anvayam is there between the words.
Yes.
You separate it, you cannot give meaning. But whereas Sandhipadam is not like that. Sandhipadam, if you separate, each word will have its own individual meaning.
Different meanings will be, yes.
Whether they can be added or not added, Anvayam can be done, cannot be done. It depends on the story. But it will have individual status. But when Samastapadam, if you separate, one will be Pratipadika Rupam, another will be Vibhakti Padam. There is no individual status for the Pratipadika Padam to have a meaning.
Yes, sir.
So that individual status doesn't be there. When we combine only, that word gets meaning. And combined Padam is only one Padam. Samasta Padam is always one Padam. There may be 100 Padas in 100 words in that. That is the differentiation to understand.
Okay, Prabhakar Rao garu, Amar Singh ji wants to say something. Just a minute. All others, please mute yourself. Amar Singh ji.
Yes, sir. Shubhodayam, sir. Guruji, I have one question regarding the vibhaktis. like Prasama Vibhakti, Dua Vibhakti, Troya Vibhakti, Chatru Vibhakti, Panchi, Shashtra, Sapta. So, like first Vibhakti I can understand. Sixth Vibhakti is regarding relation, like related to. Seventh is location. How about second, third, and fourth? Can you explain in a single sentence, like how what it means? These Vibhaktis.
You don't know the concept of vibhaktis. Pravesa, it was told in Pravesa level, right?
Yes, sir.
You could not get that.
Yes, sir. That I have only some doubts, like some sentences comes now. So like
See,
in the
in a sentence, subject is Pradhama Vibhakti. Kartari Prayoga Vakyam, subject is some sentence Pradhama Vibhakti. A person who is doing that work, he is Pradhama Vibhakti. In a Kartari Prayoga Kriya Vakyam, right?
okay.
So, Pradhama Vibhakti normally is Karta and he is a subject. Then second one is Karma.
Karma.
Work is being on that. So,
On that.
Ramaha, Ravanam Vadati. Ramaha is doing Vadati work. So, Rama is Pradhama Vibhakti. This Rama Shabdam becomes, say, Ravanaha, Ramam Nindati. So, the Nindati is being done by Ravana. On whom? On Rama.
Rama. Karsupanda.
So,
Okay,
Rama
Rama
has
is
gone to Karma. So, here Karma, Ditya Bhakti you have to use. Ramam. You cannot say Rama. Because he has become Karma now. Rama has become Karma now. When Rama has become Karma, it will be used in Ditya Bhakti. Ravanaha Ramam Nindati. Then when Rama has become an associate, helper, helping person, instrumentative case, third case, helping, instrumentative case, helping case. Ramena Saha Sita Aranyam Gachati. Gachati, who is going? Sita is going. Where she is going? Vanam she is going. Rama nothing to do with that. Actually, is it not? In that sentence, Sita Aranyam Gachati is complete sentence. But for going that Kachati, for Sita, whose help she has to take?
Rama.
She has taken the help of Rama. So Rama is in a helping position there, associate position there, supporting position there, instrumentative position there. So the instrumentative, supportive, helping, association, Chetan Chain, Todan Ton, these things will be considered as Tritiya Vibhakti. Ramena Saha. Rama Shabdam has gone to Tritiya Bhakti, Ramena. So then, next one is Ramaya Namaha. Whom you are giving Namaskaram?
Rama.
What Rama is doing?
Yes.
What Rama is doing there?
Sentence is saying nothing. It's Rama Namaskaram. We are doing Namaskar to Rama.
You are giving Namaskaram. What Rama is doing?
He's giving Ashirwad. Blessing.
He is taking that Namaskaram first.
Taking.
Okay.
He is receiving that Namaskaram first, right?
Right.
If he gives Ashirwad, that will be separate sentence. Rama Varam Dadati. That is separate sentence. But here, Ramaya Namaha. Namaha is done by you or by anybody, and Rama has taken the Namaskaram. So, what is the position of Rama here now?
Rama is in a receiving position.
Receiver. So, when he becomes a receiver, that Rama Shabdam should go to Chaturthi Bhakti. So, whenever there is a receiver is there in the sentence, that receiver should be told in Chaturthi Bhakti. Then Ramat Pustakam Sikaromi. The Pustakam is coming from whom?
Rama.
So what is happening between Rama and Pustakam?
Like it's a giving and taking kind of thing.
What is happening between Rama and Pustakam?
Receiving, right?
No, Pustakam is coming out of Rama.
Out of Rama. So Rama is giving Pustakam. So Pustakam means leaving from the Rama.
Giving is not the question. Pustakam is separating from Rama.
Separated.
Okay.
Ramat Pustakam Agachati. Ramat Banam Agachati.
It's leaving from the
Banam is
Rama.
separating from Rama.
Right.
So separation is the important criteria for Panchami. Whether there is Banam or a Sapam or a Varam or a Phalam or a anything separating from him. Or a comparison, Purvaparaha or a bhayam. Simhat gajaha trasyati. The gaja is fearing.
Here.
Fear is where? With gaja. Gaja is received the fear. But who has given the fear?
Simha.
So fear is coming from where?
Simha.
In Simha, fear is there?
No. Gaja is
No.
getting.
In Simha, fear is not there. Fear has come out of Simha. Fear has come due to Simha. So fear has come due to Simha. That means fear has come out of Simha and reached Gaja. So what is happening between Bhayam and Simham?
Yes, ma'am.
The Vayam, like a Vayam is created by the Simha here. And Gaja
What
is
happened?
receiving.
What is the work happened between these two?
One is giving, one is receiving. That's all.
He is
Bhayam,
creating.
what happened from Simham?
Simam Gajana, like he have made a sound and
Forget
that
about Gajam. Bhayam and Simham. What is the action between these two?
he's creating Vayam, right?
Separated, man.
Achha.
The Bhayam separated from Simham and came to Gajam. Bhayam separated from Simham. So, aham karyalayataha agachami. Karyalayat agachami. I am separating from Karyalayam. I am Gruhat agachami. I am separating from Gruham. I am Chennai taha agachami. I am separating from Chennai.
Samsare Gacham. We can
So
say that.
separation. If separation is to be indicated from that person, that origin person, or a Vrshat Phalam Patati, the Phalam is separating from Vriksham. So that separation is there. Then that word, from which it is separating, from where it is separating, that one is to be told in Panchami. Here Ramat Pustakam Swikaromi. The Pustakam is separating from Rama. So the Rama Shabdam should go to Panchami Vibhakti. Then Sashti you understood. Ramasya Putraha, Ramasya Patni Sita. The relation between Sita and Rama is Patni.
Relation.
Patni relation. So whose Patni? Sita's Patni or Rama's Patni?
Rama's Patni.
Rama's, that Patni Shabdam belongs to Rama. Patni Shabdam belongs to Rama. But who is Patni? Patni is Sita. Rama's Patni is Sita. That is meaning. Rama's Patni meaning is Sita. But Patni belongs to Rama. It is not belongs to Sita. It is not Sita Patni. It is Rama Patni Sita. Sita Patni Rama Gada. Kada? Is it not? So the Patni belongs to Rama. The relation between Rama and Sita, there is a relation. That relation is Patni relation. Rama's Patni relation, not Sita's Patni relation. The Rama should go to Sashti.
Ramasya Gruhe Ayodhya. Like can you say Ramasya Gruhe
Ramasya
Ayodhya?
Gruham Ayodhya. The Gruham belongs to Rama.
Correct.
Ramasya Gruham Ayodhya. Ramasya Gruham Ayodhyayam asti. That Ayodhya is base for Rama's Gruham. That is Saptami. So, when the Sashti is relation, Ramasya Gruham. That Gruham belongs to whom? Rama. So, Ramasya Gruham. Then Rame Sadgunani Santi. Seventh, Saptami Bhakti. So, Sadgunas are where? In Rama. In Rama. So, Rama is what for Sadgunas? Base.
Base is the base.
Base. Haste Pustakam Asti. Hastam is what for Pustakam? Base.
Base.
If Hastam is not there, what will happen? Pustakam will fall down. Is it not? So, Hasta Shabdam should be, is acting as base. Adharam. It is acting as an Adharam. So, Adhara Bhutam Saptami Vibhakti. When you are using Rama Shabdam as Adhara Bhutam, that Rama Shabdam should go to Saptami. Rame. Whenever you are using a Shabdam for adharam, as an adharam. You are using hasta as an adharam. So hasta shabdam should go to saptami. Haste. Vyagraha vane vasati. Vanan is adharam for Vyagram to stay, to live. So vana sabdam should go to saptami. Vane Vyagraha aste. Venavadane nipuna. The nipunatvam is in vadanam. Because Venavadana is happening, and because that fellow is expert in Venavadana, he is called as Nipuna. That's why the Nipunatvam is in Venavadanam. So the Venavadanam is in Venavadane. Saptami Prayogam you have to do. So whichever is the base, that base position, if Rama is being used as a base, then Rama Saptam should be used as Saptami Prayogam.
विभक्ति अस्तु महोदय धन्यवादः शुभदिनस्य
Yes.
शुभदिनम्
Next. Kodanda Swami, Kodanda, what is his name?
నమస్కారం సార్ కోదండరామ్ అండి
Lakshmi Kanpur.
సార్ తెలుగులో పంచమిలో వలనం కంటెంట్ పట్టి అని వస్తుంది
Can I
కదా
see
సార్.
you, please? Can I see you? Amar Singh also, I wanted to see. I couldn't see him. Open your Amar Singh ji. Can you open your video? Kodandram garu చెప్పండి.
సార్, ఇది మన పంచమిలో వలనం కంటెంట్ పట్టి అని తెలుగులో ఉంది కదా సార్, తెలుగు గ్రామర్ లో
వలన కంటెంట్ పట్టిలో కంటెంట్ పట్టి మీ డౌట్ ఏంటి?
దానిలో సపరేషన్ అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ వలనం అంటే రీజన్ అనుకుంటాను సార్. వలనం కంటెంట్ పట్టి అనే దానిలో సపరేషన్.
తెలుగు దానికి డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంది. బేస్ సంస్కృతంలో బేస్ ఈ సపరేషన్, బేస్ రూల్ ఈ సపరేషన్. వలనలు కూడా సపరేషనే ఉంది అక్కడ. వాడి వలన ఇది వచ్చింది. సో కారణభూతుడయ్యాడు వాడు. కారణభూతుడై ఏదో కారణం నుంచి బయటపడింది అది. వాడి వలన జరిగింది కాబట్టి ఏదో పని జరిగిన పని ఏదో వాడి నుంచి వచ్చింది అది. అందుకు వలన అనేది వచ్చింది. కంటే అంటే వీడికన్నా వాడు అని వాడిని సపరేట్ చేసి చెప్తున్నాం. ఒకడిని ఒకటితో కంపేర్ చేసి చెప్తున్నాం. వాడిని సపరేట్ చేసి చెప్తున్నాం. వీడు కాదు వాడు అని. వీడికన్నా వాడు పెద్దవాడు, వీడికన్నా వాడు చిన్నవాడు అని చెప్తున్నాం. అంటే వాడిని ఒకదాని నుంచి ఒకటి సపరేట్ చేసి చెప్తున్నాం అక్కడ మనం. అలాగే భయం, అలాగే పట్టి, దీన్ని పట్టి జరుగుతోంది అంటే అది ఉండటం మూలంగా ఇది జరిగింది అనే విధమైన సపరేషన్ భావమే వస్తుంది. అన్నిటికీ సపరేషన్ భావమే వస్తుంది. తెలుగులో దాన్ని తీసుకున్న వాళ్ళు చెప్పడం కష్టం అవుతుంది, కానీ సంస్కృతంలో బేస్ రూల్. మీకు డౌట్ కనుక వస్తే అక్కడ సపరేషన్ ఉందా, సపరేషన్ అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉందా అనేది మనం డిసైడ్ చేయాలి. సపరేషన్ అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉంటే పంచమినే వాడాలి.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు బికాజ్ అనే దానికి ఆన్సర్ అంటే రీజన్ కూడా పంచమి వాడచ్చు సార్. బికాజ్ ఆఫ్ హిమ్ అని అట్లాగా
అది డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ సపరేషన్ అయితే వాడచ్చు. సపరేషన్ కనుక అల్టిమేట్ గా సపరేషన్ వెళ్తుంటే వాడచ్చు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
సార్ రికార్డింగ్ స్టాప్ అయిందా? రికార్డింగ్ స్టాప్ ఉన్నదా? ఎందుకంటే ఐ హావ్.
కెన్ ఐ సీ యు?
Yeah, you can see me.
No, his video he will not switch on. He has a problem.
You cannot switch on video. Okay.
No, I can see video. That's not an issue. But if recording is stopped, then I can do it. Sir, recording is stopped.
Okay, Amar Singh Sahab, don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead with your question, Amar Singh ji.
Tell me, Amar Singh ji, what's your doubt?
The doubt was like, sir, like whenever we are using Esha, Sa, Saha, like Esha, Sa, Ese, Sani, like for Napunsakalingam, Urshilingam, and Srilingam, the things are changing. Right?
No.
And now I want to know this relation with the Prasama Vibhakti, Uttama Vibhakti, like Prasama Purusha, Uttama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha. So again, that will also be changing in the context of it. Like my doubt is something confusion kind of here.
No, you are confusing me. I could not understand your question.
My question was like we have Prasama Vibhakti, like Uttama Purusha, Prasama Purusha, and Madhyama Purusha. Right? Now this relation with like a Purushalingam, Strilingam, and Napunsakalingam, they will have relations.
See,
okay, I'll write you.
Pradhama Purusha is there also in all three lingas.
That's only I want.
Purusha is also there in three lingas. Uttama Purusha is also there in three lingas.
Okay.
But the difference is In Prathama Purusha, Strilinga Sabdam is different, Pullinga Sabdam is different, Napusaka Sabdam is different. Ramaha, Prathama Purusha, Pullinga Sabdam. Sita, Prathama Purusha, Strilinga Sabdam. Mitram, Prathama Purusha, Napusaka Sabdam.
Pustakam also. Okay.
Whereas Madhyama Purusha, only one Sabdam in the usage. That is Tvam. That Tvam is only one word, Ishmat Sabdam. Ishmat Sabdam, Ekavachanam, Tvam. Dvivachanam, Yuvam. Bahuvachanam, Yuyam. This Tvam Sabdam is Ishmat Sabdam. Ishmat Sabdam is Trilingakaha. Trilingakaha means what? If I say you could be male, you could be female, you could be neutral. The opposite person, if it is a male, then also I say Tvam. The opposite person is female, then also I will say Tvam. If the opposite person is neutral, then also I will say Tvam. So the Tvam is used in all the three lingas.
Same.
So you cannot say lingas are not there for Madhyama Purusha. Madhyama Purusha, that word is only one word used in all three lingas. That is the meaning. समझ गए ना?
Like, समझा sir. Like when you see Sosnams and our slokas like Esani, Josalingani, in there, like when we are trying to use this Sanskrit, there's some confusion kind of thing, because the writer like Shankaracharya also wrote Mandurashtakam Mahayoga Pise Satyavimana. There also, when we are trying to understand, it is something different, and what we are learning is something different. I don't know that's an advanced stage or not.
Nothing different. You are confusing. There is
nothing
difference. There is nothing difference there. You understand? There is only one Sabdam in Uttama Purusha. That is Aham. That is Asmat Sabdam. There is only one Sabdam in Madhyama Purusha. That is Tvam. That is Ishmat Sabdam. And these three are used in all the three lingas. Because if you say I is female, I is male, I is neutral. Similarly, if you say you is male, you is female, you is neutral. In English or Hindi or Telugu or wherever it is, I is always Uttama Purusha, that is first person, and you is always Madhyama Purusha, that is second person. So these things are used in all the three lingas. But whereas if you say a name, once you put a name to a person or an article,
okay,
that is Prathama Purusha. That one
Okay.
name could be male name, could be female name, could be neutral name. In Prathama Purusha only the differentiation is there. In
Yeah,
Madhyama
I'll
Purusha
say.
and Uttama Purusha, differentiation is not there because there is only one word which is used for all the three lingas.
Okay, that's wrong.
So
I'll
that's why
send
it's
you.
called Trilinga Kaha. That word is by itself, definition itself. Dakarantaha Trilinga Kaha Asmat Sabdaga Aham Ekavachanam. Dakarantaha Trilinga Kaha Asmat Sabdaha. The Sabdam name is Asmat Sabdaha. And it is Trilinga Kaha, used in all the three lingas. Similarly, Dakarantaha Trilinga Kaha Yushmat Sabdaha. That is Tvam Ekavachanam. That is also used in three lingas. That is also Madhyama Purusha. These two has got a specific separation. Only one word in the Bhasha. In any Bhasha. Not only Samskrutam. In any Bhasha, you don't show any second thing there. For Prathama Purusha, only one Sabdam, I. Aham.
In
Nenu.
English, I and you, they are forgetting Madhyama Purusha. In Sanskrit, you can see that Madhyama Purusha also.
Yeah, Madhyama Purusha. And the remain other than I and you, all other remaining words in the world are Prathama Purusha. They are divided into three sections. Pullinga Sabdas, Strilinga Sabdas, and Napusaka Sabdas.
Dhanyavad.
Okay, I think we have.
Lakshmi Kanpurkar, she wanted to talk something and she left. What she wanted? Lakshmi Garu.
Lakshmi Khanapur garu ఏమన్నా మాట్లాడదనుకున్నారా? I think she has left.
లేదండి, he was asking about that Kriya Padam, no, for that was just I was about to answer, that's all.
Okay.
And it has
Okay.
been answered. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, there's no question. Okay. Okay. Bhagwar, I think we have come to the end of this question and answer session.
We ended Sanskrit class also. We ended, almost we are ending the course also. I
Yeah,
hope
yeah.
everybody understood the course very well. On the course, what are the ideas we will know in the last valedictory session. Please express your ideas in the valedictory session. That's what my request.
Okay.